You don't need flashy designer brands to look expensive. Matter of fact, you don't even need that much money. I mean, what does looking expensive even mean anymore? When you have millionaires wearing trash bags that are worth thousands of dollars. It's like when I put on a trash bag, everybody says it looks awful. But when Kanye does it, he's considered one of the greatest fashion icons of all time. Doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. And it's probably because I'm poor, jealous, and especially poor. So that's why in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you how you can look and come off as expensive as possible on a budget. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna show you things that are holding you back from looking expensive that are actually making you look broke without you even noticing. You're broke and you don't even notice, causing you to have a reduction in pulling hoes. And with the female species getting harder and harder to cop each day, we can't take that risk now. Now, to dress like an expensive cool guy like me, the first technique is to wear black. Darker colors make you look more elegant. Now, my ex-girlfriend's racist mom used to tell me, the lighter the skin, the brighter the brain. Now, while she may be right, in fashion, it's quite the opposite. An all-black casual outfit makes you look a lot more classy and intelligent and just matches and looks clean without you even trying. Also, black is good at hiding bad material when it comes to clothing. Black clothes is the only clothes you should ever buy off of cheap websites like Shein, if you even dare to shop on a website like Shein, because you can get away with bad material when wearing black since it's so much harder to notice. And the fact that you're able to put on black and make that look hard is a very impressive thing that most people don't even understand how to do. It's something so simple that looks so tough, and it's gonna make you look way better than most people, because most fashion casuals, fashion NPCs, tend to think that they have to wear different colors to match, to look like they know how to put on a good fit. Nigga, you don't need to be a rainbow just to look fire. When really it'd be way smarter and simpler if they just wear all black for the day with glasses or maybe some sort of jewelry, and bam, that's all you need. Not gonna lie, anytime I see someone wear black, I instantly start stroking my shit. The darker tone also makes you look a lot more serious, and wealthy guys usually come off as serious. I mean, think about it. You ever see a wealthy guy like Bill Gates talk about gooning in memes? No, they don't, which is why you're still a bum. But that's okay, because I'm a bum too. But this is better than wearing something like a yellow shirt. It just makes you look like a whole goofball. With the right styling techniques and tips that I'm about to give you broke ass niggas, you can look like Drake sitting on a yacht, even though you still wear Fila's. I told you to stop wearing Fila. Now, Ezra, what do you mean when you say expensive? Nigga, I'm not talking about you looking like you inherited Donald Trump's entire bank account. I'm talking about you looking wealthy enough to impress hoes. And hoes are not that hard to impress. But Ezra, you don't get hoes. You don't even know what you're talking about. Nigga, you're 5'4". You need all the help you can get. So shut up and listen. When I say expensive, I mean trying to look clean, sophisticated, and most importantly, looking like you make a ton of bank. I'm trying to get you to look like a pimp smoking his 9th cigar, making 50 bands in his sleep. I want you, yes you, to look like that guy who goes to the library just to look at all the books he's published. And no, I'm not talking about that erotic fiction book your grandma still has on her shelf. I'm talking about books real men read, like The Cat in the Hat, or my personal favorite, Red Fish and Bluefish by Dr. Seuss. Now, the next technique is you need to know when to dress up and when to dress down. First of all, what does even dressing up mean? No, it doesn't mean putting on a suit and tie to look like you're in Men in Black. While it can be, it could be something as simple as putting on some shades with a jean jacket and a collar t-shirt underneath, some baggy jeans, and some nice Timberlands. That's dressing up in a casual way, especially for a function or a party or even dinner, or even putting on a creeper costume, which is honestly way better than putting on a suit and tie. I'm keeping it real. I mean, would you rather look like this or like this? I'm keeping it real. He's pulling way more hoes. So yes, dressing up doesn't mean you have to be formal, but it does mean you have to dress up to a certain level, better than everyone else. Keyword, better than everyone else. Now let me explain. If you're at a basic restaurant on a date with your chopped girlfriend and everyone's wearing something typical, nothing too crazy, just your average casual fits like what I'm wearing right now, a beanie and a t-shirt. But you decide to wear something unique, something special, something layered and detailed, like a varsity jacket with a hat on, a hoodie underneath the jacket, some baggy pants, some jewelry on, and shoes that match the fit. You're gonna stand out compared to everyone else in the restaurant because you put on something very detailed and you put on actual effort into your outfits compared to everybody else in the restaurant. And when I say restaurant, I'm talking about your low tier, mid tier I'm not talking about no 5-star restaurant, buddy. And with this outfit, you're gonna stand out because you have on a very detailed layered outfit. You're gonna stand out, which is gonna make you noticeable by not only the people in the restaurant, but the girl sitting right across from you on that date. I'm telling you, that's free game. The key is to dress up when everyone else is dressing down. Timing is everything. So how do I make sure everyone is dressing down? Choose your location. So yeah, location is what makes you look expensive. In other words, go to a homeless shelter and wear a Gucci belt. Guess what? You're gonna look like God himself at this homeless shelter. Buddy, you're gonna look like the most expensive, neatest, sexiest human being alive because you're being compared to a bunch of bums. Stop putting yourself in rooms with great people. Find bot lobbies and stop playing competitive. So next time you choose the location for your next date, choose somewhere like an Applebee's Applebee's or a brunch even, somewhere casual. Or even you could go to a fast food restaurant and guess what? You put on an amazing outfit, buddy, you're gonna look like a master prestige player in a lobby full of bots. And make sure you pull out your best outfit that you've ever created. I'm telling you, that's the timing, that's the place, and that's when you're actually gonna finally pull some hoes. And it's also gonna make you look mad expensive. Now you can't look expensive without getting this next thing down to a T, no pun intended. And that's a lot of y'all need to learn how to put on the correct type of jewelry. And no, I'm not talking about having some big ass chain around your neck like you're some mainstream rapper. You're not fooling nobody with that thick ass disgusting chain you got off of Temu. Go minimal, especially with you ring abusers. You don't need to look like you got proposed 10 times in the past month by 10 different niggas. Just 3 rings on the hand at the most. Now when it comes to skulls or medieval designs, a lot of y'all emo grunge niggas need to chill out before y'all look like a school shooter or a threat to society. I would not recommend these. Not gonna lie, they be coming off as cringe and corny to most niggas. I like edgy stuff too. I'm into my grunge, my affliction tees, and that's it. You're not catching me in no medieval design as rings. Look, my goal is to look expensive out here, guys, not a threat to society, or even worse, a school shooter. Remember, the goal is to look like we got bread. A clear bracelet or gold in a single piece necklace works perfectly fine, but an even better technique that will help you look so wealthy, your boss might forget you're his broke ass employee when you go to work tomorrow. He's wearing soft, plain, neutral colors in your outfits, including earth tones. Beige is the number 2 color that makes you look wealthier than most people. The number 1 is definitely white. You gotta get some white collar pieces, bro. Some white tees, just white tees, man. White tops, that's really all you need. Genuinely, and beige tees as well. This combination of colors just look amazing, and off the rip, you look expensive, especially oversized tees. You don't need no tight tees, my nigga. You're not off Dancing with the Stars. Brown is an amazing color that works too, and wearing this with some wide leg trousers is a great option. But what's even more important is that the fit should be consistent. Make sure if you're wearing a wider silhouette, keep that wideness all the way through, my nigga. It's literally the opposite of an OF girl. We're not looking for you to be curvy, where you look slim in some areas and thick as a loaf of bread in other areas. I need you to be big everywhere. I better see you with boots along with your wide leg pants and a baggy hoodie. So no, I better not see you with purple jeans and a big puffer jacket. If I brought this photo up to find shit, she's not gonna think, damn, this outfit costs a lot of money. No, she's gonna think you sell drugs. You can switch it up with smaller sneakers. While that swallowed shoe look is very popular right now, that I even love in 2025, it's one that gets looked at like someone who doesn't know their proportions, and your fit won't look as neat as it could, lowering your potential again to pull female. And it can't get any lower. You average 2 female interactions a year. Your mom and your sister. If you're going for a slimmer silhouette, have it be consistent from the top to the bottom. Slimmer jeans are gonna look better with Chuck Taylors than Timberlands are, and wide leg jeans are gonna look good with both, but even better with Timberlands. It's just how clothes works. Now you can pull off a slimmer top with wider bottom, or even more on a rare occurrence where you'll pull off a slimmer bottom and a wider top. However, I wouldn't recommend this one. This one is very hard to pull off and tends to look really disproportionate. It just looks horrible. It looks ugly most of the time. Very few people have rocked this correctly. Just play it safe. You already get no hoes. We're trying to make you look wealthy. Just keep it consistent from top to bottom. Now take the opposite situation that I mentioned earlier when choosing your locations. You don't want to be uptight for formal events. If you're at a dinner with a formal billion-dollar company, you don't want to come in with a super basic tight black and white suit and tie. You want to wear something that's casual yet professional, almost semi-formal. My guy, the flexibility when it comes to semi-formalism is way broader compared to just regular formal outfits. This area gives off a confident I wear what I want effect that can be edgy, but also shows that you got money and you don't need to please anyone for a job or opportunity. Almost like I'm a better human than you swag that's casual but still fits the setting. It's literally how LeBron dresses. It's how a lot of NBA players dresses. It's like the same people who go to work in a suit and tie work for people who wear sweatpants and Fortnite pajamas to work. Trust me, this method looks wealthy and badass and sets you apart from many. Everybody's trying to be a follower with a suit and tie, but you're out here being a leader, creating your own unique semi-formalism style. Now, if you really want to come off as wealthy and the expensive person you say you are, have statement pieces. Your whole closet shouldn't be filled with just plain black and white items. Have some strong, unique pieces that maybe you can only make 1 or 2 fits with. But guess what? When you make that 1 or maybe even 2 of those really good outfits with that 1 bold piece, and when I say piece, I mean find a good outfit for that unique piece. It could be some pink shoes or a yellow racer jacket. But remember, this is not a statement piece. This is trash. Or at least 1 to 2 outfits for that really good piece. You'll stand out like a sore thumb in a confident way because you showed people you were able to make that confident, bold piece work with a casual outfit. And most niggas can't even do that. Most niggas can't even make a good outfit, let alone an outfit in general. Most niggas can't even get a life, including you. But remember, you did that on your own with your own inspirations when it comes to creating this amazing, beautiful, unique outfit that nobody else can say that you copied from. But you did it with a unique, bold piece. And an easy way to make these bold pieces match the rest of your outfits is having basic colors with the rest of your outfits. A great secondary color to match with that almost every bold piece matches with perfectly is always black and white. Black and white is fashion's old reliable. Like that treat you call during horny nigga hours who's a 6 out of 10 but lets you hit every time with no hesitation. We keep these on rotation for a reason, brody. For times like this. Now, if you want to look expensive, stay away from graphics. Especially basic boring graphics. Graphics are urban, cheap, ghetto, and most importantly, expensive for no goddamn reason. Can we talk about these prices, Walmart? What is this? I thought your slogan was to save money, live better, Walmart. I'm not saving money nor living better at all with this t-shirt. If you're gonna wear a graphic, wear one that's unique and bold, made out of good quality, and not something from these god-awful websites. But you wanna aim for timeless pieces. This category of timeless pieces should be a solid color that makes it look more premium. Timeless pieces also tend to stand the test of time. It's in the name, timeless, buddy. So they're worth your time, no pun intended, and investment for the long run. But the next one is a must, and it's your pants shouldn't look sloppy. There's only 2 things in this world that should ever be seen as sloppy. 1, sloppy Joe, and 2, your girl when she's allowing you to experience her human vacuuming ability. But did you notice neither of those were pants? Pants shouldn't look sloppy. It shouldn't look like a mess either. You can have a shirt that doesn't fit you perfectly, but you can't get away with that when it comes to pants. Otherwise, it'll look really, really bad. And to look expensive in pants, it's not about the brand or the material. It's about the sizing and proportions. The sizing of your waist and your length. This is more important than showing up to your son's birth. When I say important, you can't get the waist and length wrong. I promise you, gang. You will regret it in the long run. The sizing should be on point. If not, your meat's gonna show. And most importantly, you don't want to wear high waters nor having sleeves come down past your heel length. You ever slipped over your leg sleeves in front of the hose? This happened to me once and I busted my face open, and most importantly, I tripped and busted my face in front of the hose. So I left with a busted face, no female, no aura, and most importantly, no females. And all this could have been avoided if I just got my sizings and proportions right for my pants to be more accurate. Now, the most important part of this video, the things that are stopping you from looking expensive, the things that are stopping you from looking like Bill Gates himself, the reason why you're not a millionaire. 1, stop sagging. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm black. Surprise, surprise. I know. I sag a lot, especially when it comes to baggy clothing, but there's a limit. And I get the appeal. I think sagging is one of the coolest things to do, especially with sweatpants, Aggie sweatsuits. Man, I do it damn near every day. I'm a hood nigga at heart, man. Like I said, I get the appeal. I think sagging casually can look fire. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to have my pants up all the way to my belly button when I'm getting high with my niggas. But like I said, there's a limit. You shouldn't be sagging in all of your clothes, and definitely not by a lot, because that's just way too low. I can see your ashy ass knee, but it doesn't look wealthy and shouldn't be done when you're trying to dress up to look nice for a date or for a function, and definitely not for the daily. I only do it on certain occasions when I'm really with my niggas that I'll ever sag. Honestly, when I'm in school, when I'm trying to dress up, when I'm trying to look expensive in front of the hoes, nigga, you're not catching me in no PSD. And the final trend that's holding you back even more is wearing reps. Now I swear, it's always at least one Mexican out there that's finna flame you if he sees you in some reps. These Edgars know everything when it comes to the Mexican Flight 4s. And you can't get exposed like that when you're trying to dress expensive on a budget. Yes, you're budgeting, but at what cost? Your dignity? Like I said, it takes one Jose, one Edgar, one Enrique to pull up to you in class and say, nah, gang, Jordan never did that move, and it's over. Hoes laughing at you. Man, you might as well pull out the Android and put on that Fortnite backpack, cause you're a full-on loser. My nigga, just get some real shoes that are either thrifted or cheap, but don't spend no money on some replica Bape Pestas. It ain't worth it, especially not designer reps, cause that's when you look real desperate. So yes, don't sag and don't wear reps. I'm specifically talking to you niggas. But if you want to get your outfits rated by not only me, but the rest of my community, join my Discord. I rate my viewers' outfits on there every other day on Discord. Shout out my community, 4K over the world. And your outfits will be rated live on Twitch, so follow me there too. I'm probably live right now, so pull up and say what's up to your boy. And make sure you subscribe for weekly videos like these where you can step up your outfits for dummies. And like the video if you enjoy. Follow me on Instagram for more updates. And watch this playlist down below. Click this playlist. This has all my best videos in one playlist. Videos just like the one you just watched. Love y'all boys. No Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy.